Well, hi, everybody. On behalf of Accu-Stats Video Productions, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2015 Make It Happen One Pocket Invitational. Thank you. We're coming to you live here at the Aramis Simonis Arena, Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey, the home of Accu-Stats and the home of the Make It Happen series. Well, this is the 6th edition of the Make It Happen series, the second go-around in One Pocket. We are in the final day of our round robin. There's going to be 3 matches today to conclude the round robin play, and at the end of the 3 matches, we're going to know who our 2 finalists will be for our 9:30 p.m. playoff for the right to call themselves Make It Happen One Pocket Champion for 2015. Once again, all of you out there have responded tremendously with your selections of players. You've brought back 4 of the champions that played in our first One Pocket event, and we've added 2 young guns to the mix, Justin Hall and Danny Smith, and as we already know by now, they've had quite an impact on what's happened here so far and what might happen throughout the rest of the day. So on behalf of everybody, we want to thank all of our 6 great players for appearing once again and entertaining us with their talents. All of these matches are races to 3 games, and the winner of every match gets $1,000. Our equipment, as always, the best in the business, Diamond Billiard Products providing us our table with Pro Cut Pockets, 860 Simonis, and Aramis balls. Once again, thanks to those great organizations for their continued support of Accu-Stats Productions and of Professional Pool. One last time, I can't say it enough before we introduce the players, how much we appreciate each and every one of you out there for your loyalty and support, not only of Accu-Stats, but especially the Make It Happen series, and each and every one of you that has joined us right here live ringside. Without you, we couldn't put this on. Once again, our hats are off to you. You have made it happen. Okay, this will be the first match of the day. It's now my pleasure to introduce our competitors for match number 13. Our first player is from Phoenix, Arizona. His accomplishments include Legends of One Pocket title, a U.S. Open One Pocket title. He's also a Derby City One Pocket champion. He's sponsored by QB Custom Cues, On the Rail TV, Diamond Billiard Products, Simonis Cloth, Moose Billiard Shoes. He's also the author of 2 of the best DVDs on One Pocket that we've ever seen, Power One Pocket, Volume 1, and now Volume 2 is available. He may have a few here too if you want to pick one up before you go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Freezer, Mr. Scott Frost. Thank you. His opponent from Toronto, Canada. This gentleman's a former World 9-Ball champion. He's a former U.S. Open champion. This year, he made history at the Derby City Classic. The Derby City Classic is truly one of the marquee events throughout the professional pool calendar. Probably 7,000 to 8,000 people have played in that event over its lifetime. Only one can now claim what this man can claim. His victory this year in the One Pocket division and his crowning of being master of the table gives him a victory in every division as well as the all-around. Nobody else has ever accomplished that. We're going to call it the Alex Slam. He deserves it. Ladies and gentlemen, sponsored by Puyat Sports and AlexPagulayan.com, the smallest man with the biggest heart, it's the Lion, Alex Pagulayan. Thank you very much. Your official timekeeper is Miss Julie Ha. official photographer, Carl Kantrowitz. It's now my pleasure to turn it over to the booth to the voice of Accu-Stats, Billy Incardona, and to his longtime friend and partner, Hall of Famer, Danny DiLiberto. Go ahead, guys.
On behalf of Danny DiLiberto, this is Bill Incardona, and this is the final day of the Make It Happen One Pocket Championship event. Danny, in a round-robin format, if you're eliminated from the tournament in terms of being able to win it, you really don't have that intensity going into the match because you have to play everybody once. So in that sense, this match is kind of meaningless, but it really isn't. Both of these players have something inside of them that they want to beat the other guy so bad. Scott Frost and Alex Pagulayan are actually rated as the 1 and number 2 player in the world playing this game of one pocket. They haven't shown it in this tournament. Maybe they can show it here.
Well, don't forget, it means $1,000 to the winner, so that counts. You know, most pool players, $1,000 is a lot. Well, that was an unusual bad break, but I don't know. He might have Alex corner hook. You know, and corner hook means that the pocket point is in the way of hitting the ball you might want to hit. I don't know if he can hit the 2.
Even though it appeared it wasn't a very good break, I think it is kind of effective because
the way the ball stopped, yes.
Yeah, he really can't do anything risky here. So he opted to just move a couple balls, one to his side, and position the cue ball somewhat behind the 2. I really couldn't do much more than that.
Well, he can see the 14, but I don't think he could bank it. I think there's a kiss. But he can bank the 13 for sure.
Nicely executed
made
shot.
Made the 8. He made the 8, and I think the 5 goes. Maybe not. We'll see shortly.
Let's take a look at his demeanor at the table. He's looking at the 5 now. I think he has a part of the pocket.
And he's got an angle to go to the 14, I believe. And he did that.
Notice the position of the 3 and the 2. If he plays shape for the 3, Danny, to open up the balls, he'll have the 2 for his insurance ball.
Yeah. That's straight pool talk, Billy. Well, he went into the balls. I don't think he had to do that. Take the balls off the table you can get to, and then try to open them a little. But
exactly.
He blew 2 more balls.
And especially since he had a nice breakout ball with the 3, with an insurance ball with the 2, you know, that's a situation that you really look for when you try to run balls, when you're running balls.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it went by him.
Well, he practiced shooting the ball up the corner, but he snookered Alex from hitting the 2 for sure. Hey, let's see that shot that Scott shot. Made the 8 off the 2 balls, kicking at it. Well, I don't know if he wants to shoot it, but he can bank the 13, but, you know, that won't protect his 3-ball lead. But I think he's shooting it. He hit it pretty good.
I like what he did because he was able to control the cue ball. And if he had to have made the bank, he would have had a nice shot on the 2.
Yeah. Well, did the 6 go dead? Because Alex is shooting. The ball he spotted just now.
He's going to try to draw back for the 3.
He made the 6, and look at this. He made one for Scott, too. But, folks, if you're not familiar with one pocket, if you make a ball in your pocket and one in your opponent's, you keep shooting.
He would like to fall on the 7 ball if at all possible.
You know, he can go 2 rails and do that, but he looks like he's going to spin it 1 rail
Maybe
with
go up
right-hand English.
Maybe go up and hit the 9.
Oh, he got to the 10. That's a good ball to get to because now he'll open the pocket for the 7 and 9.
With the angle that he's ended up with, that was the ideal angle to play position for the 10 off of.
Well, he didn't get the ideal angle on the 7. I don't know if he has an angle to pound it and go 1 rail. He'll have to shoot this with speed. Pretty good. Now he'd like to get the angle on the 2 to bank the 2 and billiard the 12 in at the same time.
He needs 3 balls.
Yeah. Let's see if he can get that angle. I think he got it. He can cross the 2 and make the 12.
I don't believe he has that angle.
Well, we'll see shortly. I think he does. Oh, he double kissed it, so apparently he didn't. Oh, he doesn't like that because he got back in the game here and would have got on the hill if he could have banked that 2, but I guess you were right, Billy. It didn't sit good.
I think he's got to play shade for the 1 now. I would play 12, 1, 2, and swing out of the corner 3 cushions and then back of the 4 for game ball.
Yeah, we see 3 of them pretty well, but he needs 4. And you called it right, Billy.
Because the 2 ball is a good ball to drop onto the 4 off of. If he plays shade for the 1, pockets the 1, stays on the right-hand side of the 2, cuts the 2 into his left, and swinging 3 cushions behind the 4. He wants to get on the 1 now.
And he did that. He did that nicely.
And that's where the cue ball wants to be for position on the 2. He'll be able to, from that position, he'll be able to draw into that corner, 2 cushions out of that corner and behind the 4. I think his margin for error is much greater with that path. I think he's going to do something different. He's going the other way now. Now, I think he has to be more exact with the speed of this shot.
Yeah, he's going to go 2 rails to this game ball for him. I think he did it pretty well.
Yep, he's got good speed. This is game ball. This is rack number 1. In a short race to 3, the first game usually decides who the winner is. Usually.
Well, it isn't over yet. Alex has to make this ball and follow it in. And for you people who are not familiar, if he makes this ball and follows it in, Scott does not get credit for the game ball. And we'll have both of them will go on the spot. The one he'll owe and the one he made.
Now he's confronted with a decision here. There are quite a few players who like to play the top ball and the bottom ball, 2 cushions. That's a good shot for those who can hit it well.
Well, I don't agree with that. I agree with it if you need 2. But if you need 1, I don't think you're supposed to shoot this.
I think he's going to shoot it.
Well, because the 3rd ball that Alex needs is going to be tough to get. Yeah, he's going to shoot it. This is what I mean about needing 2.
He didn't hit it well, and an indication of that is where the cue ball goes. He drew the ball, and the cue ball went to the side rail. When you hit that shot well, the cue ball goes straight back.
You're right. Well, Alex doesn't have too much here. Well, he's got less now, and he's going to lose the first game here. Well, tell me, Billy, in a fist fight, who do you like? I mean,
You're laughing? I think it's
I'm laughing because
I think it's a lot closer than you think.
I probably, even though Scott is a foot taller and 100 pounds bigger, but Alex could dazzle him with footwork. Yeah, he can run away.
I was watching Alex as he was preparing to shoot that shot, and I said to myself, is he actually Is he actually trying to overcut this ball and get away with it? Because this requires an extremely thin hit. I don't know if...
He didn't hit it thin enough. But he had to guard the other ball, too. But at any rate, that one's in the record books. But yesterday, I announced and thanked a bunch of our supporters, the new ones. Now, today, I'd like to thank the ones that have supported this and other Make It Happen ones. Andy Baxter, Connecticut. Dan Briggs, Arkansas. George Brew, Alabama. Richard Burney, Nebraska. Corey Capp, Virginia. Henry Chapman, Maine. Rick Clark, Texas. Richard Sear, New York. Jim DeFina, California. And I'll get to others after this game.
Would you mind repeating that again, please?
Thank you, guys. Well, this is a pretty good break, but like almost every break, if you're in a trap, take a scratch, put them in the far corner, and double them up on the 9-8. Lose a ball rather than the game. Scott was not in a trap, so he didn't consider the shot I called. But that seems to come up every rack, doesn't it, Billy?
That comes up a lot.
The double,
Yeah,
the double
that comes
up?
That comes up a lot. Not every rack, but it does come up a lot.
Yeah.
Now he has a shot here that he may shoot. He can bank the 14 like toward the 10 and draw the cue ball into the side rail underneath the 4. He can go in between the rail and the 4 with a cue ball here, drawing it. Let's see what he does. Oh, he decided to go around.
Yeah, he decided to make the ball. Watch out, cue ball. He's going to scratch.
No, he's all right. He's all right.
Oh, boy. That was a great shot. And look where he controlled the cue ball.
I believe if after pocketing the 12, he can bank the 11.
No, I like shooting the 11 right now, but I don't know if he has room.
Well, that's certainly a requirement.
Yeah, well, I guess he didn't, because now he's shooting the bank that's not free. That's why I like shooting the 11 first, if it passed.
Well, if you opt to shoot the bank, you gotta shoot it with the mindset that it is free. You know, you can't be concerned about what will happen if you miss, because it's obvious what's going to happen if you miss. So you should always forget about missing and shoot it like it is free if you're going to shoot it.
I don't think he's shooting it. Well, I was wrong. He made it. It certainly wasn't free, and I think he controlled the cue ball and got to the 8. Now what do? You try to get to the 10 here, or
No,
you take the bank on the 13?
Absolutely take the bank on the 13, because all the balls are open on your side and not very many are open on Scott's side. You cinch this like that, take the bank on the 13. I myself would have followed down about an inch or so to try to get the knight's angle to play position for the 10.
Oh, he double banked it for Scott. It's going to go in, and he would like that.
Scott really doesn't have anything in terms of anything offensive to shoot, so he's got to show a little patience here. Play a good cue ball, freeze him on the 1 off the 5, maybe move the 5 and both the 9, 5 and both the 9 away from Pagulayan's side, and freeze the cue ball on the 1. Maybe the next time he gets to the table,
You know,
he'll have
Scott's
something
trying
better.
to invent something other than that, but you're right. He's only losing 4-1. It's not.
That's what he's got to do. Well, freeze him on the 1, move the 5 to your side. No, he's going to have to work to win this game, and he's not going to do it in one shot. trying to put him on the 10.
Oh, he sold out to 10.
He's trying to put him on the 10.
Yeah, bad idea. He sold out. I think now when he cuts to 10, he might hit the 3 and then go into the balls and open them. Oh, he didn't need to hit the 3, but he got the balls open. I think he's got the 1.
Yeah, I believe he does have the 1. He's looking to see if he has the 6. But I think you're right. I think he does have the 1. I actually think the 1's a better shot than the 6 anyways.
It is, because you can go to the 2 and 3. Well, he's shooting the 6, so maybe he doesn't have enough room for the 1. Well, he hit the 1, and he kept the position on the 3. Good shot.
Playing for 1.
Yeah. Personally, I think you should make all balls. I don't like giving the game up, for the public.
Well, I agree, and I believe back in our day, if you conceded a game or moved the ball before the game ball was made, that was forfeit a match.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you got to shoot all the balls in.
But back in our day, they were playing with clay balls, weren't they?
Don't know. But you want to know what? I'm not going to talk about that because we don't have that. But you're right. The clay balls really went out in like the early 50s. You're trying to tell people we're old, Billy. We're not.
Nice.
Oh, that's a great kick. Great kick. But he left the bank on the 2. And there aren't many balls open.
Well, the 5 is open, and also the 1, but the 5 is the...
Well, what I was getting at, this is
ball.
sort of free. You're not going to get punished if you miss this.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Well, he didn't hit that too good, but he did get position on the 1. This is a race to 3, of course. In the match they just played, they played 70 games, right? It was 8 ahead?
Yeah.
70 games they played before someone got 8 ahead.
This is a tricky position
Yeah,
here.
he's going to try to hit the 2.
Nicely executed
He hit
shot.
it. Oh, beautiful. Look
That
where
was exactly right. That was a beautifully executed shot. He was in a very, very tricky position. That was available, but it was a tough shot to execute, especially the way he did.
Yeah, he
Executed
did.
it perfectly. Beautiful shot.
Well, anytime Kenny announces Alex and gives all the things he's done, he keeps forgetting that Alex has won the Canadian National Snooker title 2 years in a row. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that hit. But he left a little short. Alex is a shooter. He's going to shoot the 15. Yeah, he wanted to leave him a lot longer than this.
You would like to carry him off the 7 with the cue ball and open up the 13 here.
I think he's hitting the 6 and going into those 2 balls. But he didn't. I don't think he can make the 12 or the 13.
No, he can't. And he's got to be careful here because the 2 balls that are tied up, the 10 and 13, if he tries to move to 2 and 6, the 13 can be banked into Frost's pocket.
You're right.
So he has to defend against quite a few things here.
Yeah, he can't bank at the 3 because he's going to sell out the 1, something else, and even the bank. Well, he looks like he's winding up to shoot the 3.
Yeah, but there's no future in shooting the 3 because
I
the
don't
13
think so.
and 10 are tied up.
Yeah.
He might be better off banking the 3 into the balls and sending the cue ball behind the 6.
Well, right now he's in the mode to shoot.
I kind of like banking the 3 into the balls, repositioning the cue ball behind the 6, if that's possible.
That's a good shot. But he's banking at the 3, and that's going to be disaster, I think.
Well, he did open up the 10 and the 13, which now represents a threat. So Scott better think twice before he shoots a risky shot like that combination.
That's right. The only aggressive shot he has is the combination, and it certainly isn't easy, and it's not free. He's shooting it. I think he's shooting it, but he's not. That's not a good idea. He missed it. But he ducked. I don't think he left the 12 ball.
He used the 10-9, the 9-7 to protect the 10, 13, and 3, not allowing Pagulayan a shot at his pocket.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he could make the 14 for Alex, I think he's supposed to do that.
Oh, I agree. I don't think he can do that because of the 1.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't get by the 1, but that would be a good shot. Other than that, he's in a trap.
He's going to shoot the 1 into the 14 by using the rail, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
This isn't going to turn out.
He's going to follow the cue ball. Following the cue ball like that will give him the ability.
What control? He didn't scratch.
See, following the cue ball like he did minimizes, actually, what Scott can do when he gets to the table, providing he doesn't scratch.
Yeah, which he almost did.
Cuts off a large part of the table if the cue ball can end up anywhere near the area that it's ended up in.
Well, I think Scott has to fan the 12 ball and go towards the 4 way up there. He didn't mess with it. He took the scratch.
Yeah, but you can't do that, Danny, because the stripe is near Pagulayan's pocket. And as straight as he shoots, he's going to pocket the stripe, for sure. So Scott took the intentional.
Yeah. Very good shot. Good thinking. So what does Alex do here?
He's in a tough spot here.
Very tough.
Yes. He may come off the 5, but it looks like he can't take an intentional back.
Yeah, he can't do that.
He can't take an intentional back. He could come off the 5. It's very risky. It's doable, but it requires the most accurate of hits. He can come off the left side of the 5 the way we're looking at the table. The way he's looking at the shot, he's got to come off the left side of the 5.
Let's see that last shot again.
He followed the cue ball down to the pocket.
Look at it. It's amazing he didn't scratch. If he hit the 1, he would have gone in the pocket. But he didn't. But it was risky. I know his backer took a shot of whiskey just now.
What he could do possibly is softly roll the cue ball in between the rail and the 11 with just the softest speed possible. And I think if he hits it very softly, I think it'll stay behind the 12. It's a really touchy, risky shot. But he could do that. And that's what he's going to try to do. That's the shot I was alluding to. Let's see how well he does. That's the shot.
I don't think he got to the rail.
That's the shot.
He did it very well. I didn't think he got to the rail, but it looks like it. Was that a scratch?
Well, Kenny just spotted a ball, so apparently
Must have been. He
it was a
never got to
scratch.
the rail.
Frost is going to put him back. But when Frost puts him back, maybe Alex will have a slightly different picture to look at. And he already does have a different picture considering the position of the cue ball about 18 inches off that bottom rail. I don't think the execution of that shot was up to par. Yeah, when you're going to shoot a shot like that, you want to make sure that you position the cue ball very close to the rail.
Well, could he clip the 2 and give him the 1 on a billiard? He went behind it.
This was the other shot that I said he had available the last time he was at the table. But the angle that he had the last time he was at the table was much more difficult than the angle that he had there. And he was a lot closer to the ball.
Yeah, he executed that one.
He would like to get him on the 3 here. That would be ideal. He protected the 1, 5, and 8, all balls on his side of the table. That's what he needed to do. But had he got the cue ball closer to the 3, and perhaps on the 3, then Pagulayan would have had big time problems.
He's got little problems anyway.
It looks like he can come off the 8 and drop under the 5.
Oh, another good shot, but not yet. Here comes the trouble. Well, I think he can't hit that ball either.
He cannot make the 12.
No?
He cannot make the 12. You know, it seemed like he got a little lucky there, but I think if he could have hit the 12 and made it, he would have got unlucky. So therefore...
No.
Clean the cue ball with? Yeah. Just in case. Hey. Oh, yeah.
I've seen this look before.
He's calling to have the cue ball clean. Sometimes when you move the cue ball just the slightest bit off of where it was, you can come up with a shot. That was one of those types of situations possibly where just the slightest misplacement of the cue ball would have allowed him to have a shot. I saw that happen in a match with Corey Deuel at the U.S. Open One Pocket Tournament in Las Vegas. Corey called for a cue ball to be cleaned. I think it was Ken Schumer who cleaned it, and when he put it back, Corey had a shot.
Depends who the referee is betting on. But I'm only kidding because that's not in the game here.
Now, that's the shot I was referring to a couple of shots ago. If he could freeze the cue ball on the 3, then Pagulayan is really in trouble, and that's what he did there.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, a lot of trouble. He's scratching his head.
No extension.
Well, what I would do is I would shoot the 13. That's the ball in front of him right there, to the left of the 5, and stick the cue ball for openers. If he can hit it, if he can hit this ball full and stick the cue ball right there, I would do that for openers. So he's going to take it intentional.
I don't think he could hit it full.
If he can hit it full, obviously, then he can't execute that shot. So he did the next best thing. He took it intentional. You take it intentional because you never know what your opponent's going to do. And since you didn't have an out with the shot that you were looking at, taking the intentional can only give you a better chance of coming up with a shot, or you can possibly do something.
Scott took an intentional right back. See, Alex can't hit that ball full. The 11.
See this shot.
A little cut, so he'd lose the cue ball.
Okay, he's going up table. You see where the pink is? If you could put a cue ball in hand, where would you want to put it? That's where he's going to try to get to watch. Even though it's going to be very difficult to get there,
He's got a double
he's
bank
trying
it.
to figure out where he needs to get and try to get there. He wants to get by the pink.
Yeah, he didn't.
He wants
do
to
it.
get by the pink, all the way by the pink. He wants to double up those balls. At least he's left distance.
Yeah, he's got a shot on the 2, which is not a hanger, but I imagine he's going to shoot it.
What do you mean? He's got.
Yeah, he can cut 2 in, can't he?
He's got. Oh wow! I don't know about that. he's gonna come off the 9 and put him back.
Yeah. No rush to shoot. Played a 3-ball combination, but in doing that, I think he left Alex a bank on the 1, and it's time to shoot. I think.
Well, if he doesn't want to shoot the 1, or if he doesn't have a bank on a 1, he at least left him a billiard 9-12 where he can make the 12 and
Yeah, he's
going
banking
to
the 1.
do it off the 1.
And he's going to try to go to the 13, which is automatic. Oh,
So
look
he
at
did it
that
off-
shot.
he
Oh,
did it
boy.
off the 1, right.
He did it better than I said.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great shot that was, and he got rewarded. Yeah, he can come back and then shoot the 2.
And you can attribute that to his good discretion by taking that intentional, leaving Scott long.
Yeah.
And
got him
Scott,
back.
And Scott really didn't do anything wrong. He just got a little unlucky that he left him that shot.
It looks like Alex is going to have the combination. I don't know if he can kill it for the 15. Well, he's got the 5. I like the combination if it goes. Better control the cue ball. It went. I said better control the cue ball, and he didn't control the cue ball real well. He's got a cut on the 10, but the cue ball is going to be flying around.
No, he can't possibly make the 10. You're looking
He's
at
going
it
to
wrong.
bank the 15. Yeah, I don't think he played that real well. That isn't going. That isn't going at all. Yeah, he should have got more balls than that.
Frost has a bank on the 5 if he chooses to take it. That depends on the exact angle he's looking at. If he can bank the 5 and work his way around the 10 for position on the 9 or 8, or even the 10, he'll most likely take the bank.
No, not yet.
Release the 3 snookers now.
Let's take a look at the situation after the balls are spotted now. Now the 3 doesn't go. And since the 3 doesn't go, the bank on the 5 is even less appealing.
Yeah, it's not free for sure.
But let's see. He looks like he's going to bank the 5 here. He wants to go around the 10. Around the 10 for position.
Well, he's sold out. He's sold out. Yeah, he's going to go to the 15 next. Well, is he going to be satisfied with the 5 banking, or is he going to the 3? He's going to the 3.
And then he's going to bank the 5 next.
Yeah.
You know, opening up the balls off the 3 isn't really ideal.
No, he's not going to do that. He's going to the bank.
Yeah. What I meant was that he could have played position to do that, but it's not really ideal because you send balls to the other side of the table. But banking the 5, playing position to bank the 5, you know you're going to clear a ball from
He
Frost's
needs
side of the
3.
table.
Makes this, he'll have a bank on the 9. He did.
He can 2-rail the bottom ball if he chooses to do that.
Oh, he's 2-railing this ball. You're right. The 12. He didn't hit it hard enough.
Doesn't have the speed, and he
Oh,
left the
boy.
bank on the 2 possibly. If there's any chance of the 2 going, you can bet he's going to shoot it.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking there. You were better off overshooting rather than undershooting. And it was going right in anyway. This could turn out to be a free bank on the 2.
Watch the cue ball. He's going to go 2 cushions in between the 1 and the 9 with the cue ball. And that requires hitting it with left-hand English. And if you use left English, the 2 ball will then straighten out and maybe come short. Well, he went with the other English.
And it came short.
Well, he went with the other English, which lends to actually the ball going long. Now, Pagulayan does have a shot on the 7. So
Yeah, he wants to shoot. I mean, I don't see him doing anything defensive here.
well, if he can come off the 1 and drop softly on the other side of the 2, he might do that. But from the angle that I see that he has, that's going to be difficult, especially when he's shooting over the 4 ball.
Yeah, I don't think he has that option, Billy. If he's going to shoot, he's going to have to pocket the 7.
So now, because of those problems, the 7 ball looks like the better shot. And it's
Yeah.
really the better shot
That's
when
a
you
great
shoot
shot
that
there.
straight.
Wow, he needs one. That was a great shot. Don't concede the ball.
That was game number 3. Pagulayan has a 2-1 lead in a race to 3. Like we said before, this match is somewhat meaningless in terms of winning the tournament. And I thought that the intensity would be there for both players to win this match.
Oh, yeah. I'll get him. I have a bunch of names yet to thank. We got Henry Engelhardt of Maryland, and Dr. Michael Fedek, Jim Franklin, and my good friend Carl Galanti. Joe Gallian from Louisiana, Mark Gentry, Florida, David Gleason, Massachusetts, Rick Gray, North Carolina, Ken Holmberg, California, and Lance Humphreys, California. Thank you, guys.
I think you got to kick one cushion toward the 7 here. You know, there's a lot of good things that can happen with that shot. You know, I think you have to be pretty unlucky for you not to come out good. He's not even looking at it. He knows it's an option, but for some reason he's not going to it.
He's not going to do anything good with the 9 because the 11 is in the way of cutting the 9. He can't go behind the 7. So you're right. Kick one rail at the 7.
Yeah, he's got to kick one cushion. He doesn't have to, but in my opinion, that's probably the correct shot, and certainly the shot I would shoot.
Yeah, he decided to do it. It's really no other choice here. He's got to kick this good.
There's a lot of good things that can happen with this shot. So you don't have to end up bad with that shot. There's
Beautiful.
just so many good things that can happen shooting that shot. And despite the fact that the 7 was positioned so closely to the pocket, there still was a lot of good things that could happen, and not many other options or any other options where there were good things that could happen. So there was no question in my mind that was the correct shot.
Yeah, and he executed it perfectly.
Now, here, I like a shot here. Let me draw it. I like kicking 2 cushions into the stack softly, like this. 1 cushion, 2 cushions, and then into the stack like that. I like that shot a lot. I think he has that shot. He doesn't see it, or if he does see it and he doesn't like it. I like kicking to the end rail, side rail, and softly into the stack.
Very difficult shot, Billy.
No, very easy shot. He's got a big margin for error with the shot.
Yeah. Well, he can glance and scratch.
No, you kick
He's not
softly into
yeah,
the stack.
I know what you're saying, but you got to go 2 rails, so it isn't going to be real soft.
Yeah, it's going to be soft.
How about this?
With his touch, well, that's a good shot if he can get there. Now, if he had the ability to do that, which obviously he did, that was an easier shot to execute with practically the same results. I like that shot. but he didn't get him into the stack. See, if he would have got him high into the stack, he couldn't have done what he just did.
Well, he's looking at the bank.
Now, this shot has to be hit with a little speed if you want to get the turn to bank it.
Yeah,
in.
the reason Billy is saying this is when that ball gets cut, it gets English like
See?
that, and you got to hit it hard enough so it retains the English when it hits the end rail.
Right, exactly. If you hit that shot softly, the turn on the object ball will wear off before it hits the rail.
Well, Scott's got a kick again, one rail, but he looks like he's thinking of banking the 11. I don't like that. I think the kick, but that ball's deep in the pocket. It might be not so easy to kick.
Well, if he's thinking about banking the 11, he must have a dead ball in the rack, because you wouldn't bank the 11 if you didn't have a dead ball.
Yeah, it looks like the 110 is on.
See, he's got a dead ball. He thought he had a dead ball.
Oh,
but
he made the 11. That's not the one he played, folks. But it counts.
Yeah, he lost
counts.
a little bit of dignity with the shot, but you know what? It's a fair trade-off.
Yeah. See, that's the one thing about one pocket. You can whack the balls, and as long as something goes in your pocket, you stay at the table. In straight pool, you would have had to call it.
What do you know about straight pool?
I don't know. I played you 150 to 100.
I set myself up for that one.
You did, yeah. And I had to say that.
I know you did.
Well, is he going to try to billiard the ball in? No. He's just going to run them.
Well, he's going with the 15 here. Now, he made a mistake earlier by trying to
I think you shoot
open up
the
the
3 and
balls.
go to the 8. There's no rush to hit those balls. And the 1 even goes. Now, I don't think this is right. I don't know if he could hit the 15. Yeah, I wouldn't have rushed to go into the pile like that anyway.
Yeah, there was definitely a decision for him to have made there, because he did have several other balls that were open with the ability to drop back onto the 15 to do exactly what he tried to do there. So therefore, in my opinion, I agree with you. And it's not often we agree, but I agree. Yeah. There was no rush there.
Well, you're like my wives. They didn't agree with me either.
Did they?
Well, I've had a few.
Well, that's a perfectly struck.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this. He can kill the ball and fall on the 1, I believe, shooting the 5.
That's a little too hard.
Well, this is okay, because if he makes the 1, he's going to make the 15, and that 15 won't be a threat anymore. Main thing here is make that 15. I think he will.
Yeah, well, it's going to be close if he doesn't.
No, he's going to make the 15. See, even if the 1 didn't go now, which it did, the main thing was making that 15.
Well, Pagulayan has 5 balls. Frost has 4.
Yeah, he can get out here, but he might have to get to the combination 8-2 to get 3. He's going to shoot it right now. Maybe the 3 doesn't have a total pocket, but he's playing this off the rail, off a ball. No, he just got out of the inning. He didn't gamble. Well, Pagulayan's got a 1-ball lead here, and this is his case game to win the match. And this will be the first match he won if he does.
Well, he's going to try to kick at the 8. You got to hit this shot perfect to get good results. I don't know about that shot, but if that's the only thing he has, then he's going to have to shoot it.
Yeah, he's not in a great spot.
if he kicks at the 8, he has to make sure that when Pagulayan gets to the table, he can't see the 3.
Oh, you're right.
Or he can do it this way.
Oh, he did
that
it.
was an excellent shot.
Real good.
That was an excellent shot. That shot wasn't anywhere near as simple as it appeared. That was a beautifully executed shot.
Sure was. Well, you said that these two players were the best one-pocket players in the tournament to start with. Now they're battling for 5th and 6th. And $1,000.
Well, when you get to this level of play, with all the players that are in this tournament,
Yeah.
in a race to watch the cue ball in a short race to 3, a lot of surprises happen. Not that Danny Smith was a big surprise, but in day number 1, to most, he was a big surprise. But this is day number 4, and if you would ask the same people that question again, I don't think any of them would say it's a big surprise after watching him play now for 3 full days.
What actually you're saying is they all play so great that everybody could run 5th and 6th, and everybody could win.
Exactly. And thank you for putting me back on track. Okay.
You're welcome, Billy.
You're my man.
Yeah. Oh, look at Scott. He liked that shot. He come to the box here with a fist. Well, he's having more fun than he did a couple days ago.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's my man.
Oh, man, I didn't do this.
Pagulayan needs 3 balls.
Did I use my extension?
Well, he's either got to take a scratch or shoot down this end of the table. Obviously, if he takes the scratch, he'll just touch the cue ball, whatever, or move it to the other side, I should say. But if he shoots down this end of the table, he's going to come off the 12 and possibly go 2 cushions with the cue ball and try to position it close to the red 3.
Very dangerous because you can leave a bank. He did what you said. Scott's going to take a scratch right back.
I think he can come off the 14 now and drop to the bottom rail. He can come off the 14, go to the side rail,
Well,
and
don't leave a
drop
bank.
under the 3. Of course, not leave a bank, and he's not going to try to.
But it could happen.
But it could have happened,
Yeah.
Well,
if he hits the head ball, that might change all the banks because he's going into the 10. Oh, he tried to go off the pile with that. I don't know what Scott can do aggressively here.
Okay, now here's a shot. He could actually bank to 3 and swing the cue ball up table. 2 cushions up table. He could bank to 3. Now, that's a very safe shot.
It's a very thin hit.
Yeah,
too.
but you know what? It's an option.
No,
you
you're
know,
right
it's
because
definitely a good
the balls
option.
are blocked. The
Exactly. See, that's what he's
the
going to
8
do. He's
can't
going
make those.
He's going to bank to 3 here and go up table with the cue ball.
He hit it pretty good.
Yep, see, he did.
Anytime you get long, the ball you're hitting goes in.
Okay, now he's in a more difficult spot than he was when he was at the table before banking to 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Anytime you duck really good, the ball goes in.
He didn't plan on making it.
No, he didn't.
he really, and you know what? He can take a scratch because Pagulayan is Pagulayan on a scratch. No, he's not on a scratch, but he can still take a scratch. That's what I would do. I would take a scratch now.
This is how one pocket is so great. You can play every day and something different comes up all the time, right?
All the time.
Yeah.
And you can always learn playing the game. It's limitless. That was a very nicely executed shot.
Yeah, as long as he got the 14 in play, that stops Alex from banking to 13.
Well, the 6 or the 2 ball, it looks like,
Is in the way.
got in the path of that.
Yeah.
So therefore, a couple good things happened for Frost with the execution of that shot. He went cue ball all the way up. I thought he should have, well, maybe not.
That ball will go on the spot. We'll have 3 of them now behind each other.
Now, he has to be very careful what he does here because there's a lot of balls he has to defend against. He has to defend against the 13, 8,
And
10,
2.
and 2, and 4. There's 4 balls he has to defend against. He shouldn't get laxed right here because this is really a crucial shot coming up. And he did. He stayed high. Notice he stayed high with the cue ball.
Great shot.
Yeah, very, very good discretion in shooting that shot and choosing it.
Yeah. Alex can't do anything aggressive here. And even kicking at the 8 could leave a bank. So that's no good. In other words, he doesn't have much.
He's got to come off the 10 and drop under the 8, I think. That would be one of my shots. I would try to come off the 10 and drop under the 8 near the pocket.
Yeah, you better get behind the 8 because that 13 is a pretty good bank. So he's not going to gamble that. I think he's just going to bank the 13 out, pass the balls on the spot, and get out of the inning. That makes more logic, but he doesn't want to do that.
He hasn't even looked in the direction of the 10. I think he should come off the 10 and drop under the 8.
Yeah, but that's dangerous because you can leave a bank on the 13.
Oh, that's straight. You know, I didn't even notice that. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too, Billy. Now, if you'd only keep quiet and let me talk more.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
I'm kidding.
You got it. Go ahead.
You know, I like banking the 13 out, pass the balls on the spot. That's the best shot and the safest. And he did it.
Yep.
Great shot. The only thing bad about that shot is you didn't call it.
No, it's
I'm
not
only
bad
kidding.
at all.
I'm only kidding.
Not bad at all. It's a good shot.
Great shot.
One piece of chalk. Time clock. One piece of chalk.
I mean, he's not in trouble, but he's not going to do anything aggressive either. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Okay. You just going to take a scratch, try to put him on the balls? Yes. Yes, but he didn't get there. He didn't get there, and I don't know if the 8
Well, the
banked.
ball comes up now.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it, yeah. Yeah, that'll snook him from hitting the 8. Alex is bouncing up and down. His motor's running.
Just want 2. Want to get you in there, not 30.
Oh, boy. Scott came with a good shot there. Another scratch.
He got him just about back in this.
He did.
In the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got him back just about where he Where he shot from?
Well, this game is going backwards. It was 5-4. Now it's 3-3.
Same exact spot. Jeez.
Oh, this might not turn out too well. He's going to try to go one rail onto the pile
Oh,
again.
beautiful hit.
Yeah, it was.
Beautiful
And
hit.
difficult, too. There, you had to hit the paint on that shot.
And he's going to have to hit the paint on the stripe to get behind the 8.
He did. Don't let him see that ball. Well, Scott was winding up to shoot the 10, but that's no good. Certainly isn't free. I don't know if he could fan the 1 and go on the pile again. Very difficult.
No, I think he should just fan the 1 and just go to the side rail. I think you got to do something simple here. I think he should just fan the 1, just go to the side rail. There's no bank on the 1 nor the 8 if you can do that. Just softly do this. Sometimes you got to do something simple, not try to stretch it. Just go to the side rail. That's good enough. Oh, behind that ball was even better, possibly.
Alex wants to shoot so badly.
Well, this is a tough spot here. This is a tough spot
Sure
here.
is. Scott has balls you got to defend against.
He can always kick 1 rail under the 8 if he chooses to do that. That's always going to be an option.
That's what he's looking at, the long way. No,
No.
he's going to bank the 2.
No.
He's shooting the 2, Billy.
Yeah, he's going to do that, but he could have always kicked 1 rail the long way. Excuse me, the short way. But he didn't opt to do that.
Well, Scott has to get out his guns. Oh, he can't even light kick at the 2 because he leaves a bank on the 8, so he has no choice but to shoot.
You know, sometimes you're forced to shoot. This is one of those times.
And I always say, when you're sure you're shooting the right shot, you're going to hit it better. There's no doubt.
Exactly. And whenever you're confronted with this type of a situation, approach it like you are shooting the right shot.
You know, put the blinkers on and forget about the 2 and the 8. Oh, he trickled it in. Look at he again, he controlled the cue. Amazing.
He's looking at the 8 like he wants to slice it in.
Oh, well, he could. He's close enough to hit the paint.
But what are you going to do if you make it? You don't even get another shot. You know.
Oh, you're right. It'd be doing it for nothing. Well, he's going to bank at the 2, but you got to worry about the 12. He missed it. I think he's selling out something.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to sell out the game.
Yeah.
Pagulayan has 3 balls, and he's going to open up his inning with a shot on the 14
Yep.
that may just loosen up a ball or 2 from that cluster there.
Well,
on the
again,
foot
I don't
spot.
think you got to rush into that. I think you could fall on the 2, then the 8. I don't like hitting the balls here. Something can go wrong. Play position for the 2. That's what he did. You know, Scott goofed by going into the balls prematurely with a lot of balls open. You got to learn not to do that.
If the 1 goes, then he'll play position for the bank on the 8,
Yeah.
hold it for the 1, and most likely run out.
Well, if he can't hit this soft enough, he can always go to the 13 ball. Because nothing goes for Scott. That's what he did. He didn't make the ball, though. You know, you got to make that kind of shot playing 1 pocket because it's free and you're going to get some more points. Well, he's got to get this 8 in play to stop Alex from having a shot on the 13th. Now, he's got to get the 8 in play here. Got to get it on his side. Oh, he didn't do that. I don't like that. Alex is going to be shooting at the 8, I believe.
No, it's certainly an option.
It's a thin hit, but he can also hit the right side of the 1 and drop behind the 3, possibly. That's what he's looking at.
He's going to bank this 3 cushion, Danny.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's aiming to do that. He's selling out, too.
He didn't hit it
I
very
didn't
well,
like
did he?
it. I liked the first shot I called.
That was close.
Well, this match is destined to go hill. Yeah, I didn't like that.
This is a funny shot right here. He may not come up with another shot.
Well,
I think he's got to shoot the 3 and go around the table here.
Let's see what he's thinking. But I think he can shoot the 12 softly, hit the 7 and 4. He'll have the 4 next. No, he isn't. Wrong again, DiLiberto. Good thing you're not in the tournament.
Now you have to kick softly on behind the 8.
Yeah, that's all he's got.
He's got a ball on both rails
Yeah.
that surrounds his pocket. So protect them.
He did that nicely.
Now Pagulayan can kick it to 4. Or he can go, well, since he's got it out this way, he can go around and then toward the 4.
Another good shot.
He would like to come off the 3, but that ball is frozen.
Well, I'll tell you, I might be a little crazy, but I like 3 railing the 4 and 3 railing the cue ball. I like that shot. See it?
Yeah, I see the shot. I mean, it's doable, but it's a little low.
It looks free.
No, it looks like it might end up with a kiss with that shot.
Oh, no. No kiss there. No kiss. You don't play 3 cushion. Uh-oh. Well, he could cross the 4 ball.
Yeah, that he can do. He can cross the 4, and he hits balls very good when he needs to hit
I
them
don't
thinly.
think there's any danger here.
Well, this shot really demands an accurate hit, because if he hits it a little bit too thickly, he's going to get a double kiss.
Like he did a little while ago, but I think he's going to hit it good. Oh, he tried a trick shot. He's not going to like it, though. I don't know why he did that. Now he lets the bank at the 1 to the 3.
I kind of like banking the 4 here, because banking the 1 to the 3, it's he can sell out a shot real easy.
Yeah, I like this, Billy. He's going to hit it good. He's going to hit it good. It's sitting pretty good. Well, now it wasn't. He left the bank on the 1. I guess you were right, Oh, he's going to bank at the 1 for sure.
I was going 5 rails.
He would like to go around the table, but it looks like it's a little clumsy to do that.
You're right.
So he may have to drag it down by the cue ball that is down by the 8.
I say cinch the bank. Don't try to do anything extra. I like that. He didn't make it, but I liked it. Scott does have a shot at the 3 and go 2 rails back to the 4. Make the ball. The cue ball is going to do the right thing. Just make the ball. You don't have to do anything with the cue ball. Make the 3.
I think he made a real nice shot there.
Yeah.
A little more. Another turn. He needed another turn.
But he's going to shoot the pink ball.
He's looking to drop underneath the 8 here.
Good shot. He might get to the 8. Yeah, he did. Everybody loves that. He needs 1. Yeah, I didn't like Alex's shot, and he didn't like it now, too. He didn't make it, Billy. He did not make it. Oh, now he's going to watch the 8 at the 1.
And this is going to be close.
That's a bad shot, Scott.
If he hits it off, it'll be on top of the 1. He won't hit it long. Oh, he did. He just narrowly missed the kiss. If he has a bank on the 1, he'll take it, but I don't think he has it. Looks like a kiss, Danny.
It is. It is a kiss. Yeah, it's going to hit the end rail and then kiss the 1. If he shoots it.
Inside English may get away from it.
Oh, he did, yeah. But he didn't make the ball. So now we're going to have, well, actually, Alex can win the match with this game, and Scott can't.
Mm-hmm. He'll just go rail first softly.
And shoot the 1 in the same pocket as the 8, going 2 rails.
And now he'll play position for the bank.
Yeah.
And he'll be on the right side of the table because he's right-handed. He'll be able to reach it.
Got good on it. He got good on it. This is for the match right here. It's close, but no cigar.
Straight in on the anywhere, can't wait.
I don't know if he has enough rail, but he can kick bank this. I don't like that shot. If he shot it harder, well, you got to shoot the game ball, Scott. He made it, but he might have made the cue ball. He might have made the cue ball. That's Scott's problem this whole tournament. He has lost the cue ball a bunch of times. He made the ball, but the cue ball never was in doubt about scratching.
I'm gonna try it once. For one time once. Is he good?
Just the way you like it.
He's going to play the bottom ball. Watch, 2 cushions.
Yeah, it might go if it's hard enough. He didn't scratch.
This is a winning bank, by the way.
Yeah,
If he makes this bank, he's going to have shape.
if he doesn't go in the pocket again.
Right.
Because the cue ball is going 1 rail towards pockets. He made the ball. And he's got a shot again at this. This looks similar. He scratched on this
Well,
shot.
he's not going to scratch in that pocket this time.
Okay.
I don't think.
No.
Wait a second.
No. Hold it. He didn't hit it
I don't
hard
think.
enough. He was going in there again. And the people love it. It couldn't be a bigger climax than this.
I like the fans. Fans are good.
Pretty good break.
Yes, it is. I think he's confronted with the same situation that Frost was confronted with when he has to kick one rail toward the 6, Dan.
Right. They're almost the same situation, except it's the 6 instead of the 7. But you're right.
Yeah, but I believe in this situation, the 6 is a little bit further away from that side rail, which could be the difference. So this is more risky, but I think, despite the fact that it's more risky, I still think he has to do
He
it.
could scratch.
I get 5.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow, he missed the 6.
Oh,
he
yeah.
would have scratched if he
Yeah.
would have hit it. There's no question. And that's what I was referring to. The 6 was further away from that side
Yeah,
rail.
you're right. There wasn't room to scratch with the 7. He's got the same shot.
Maybe he's got something different. I don't know. He seems to think he does. Cue ball controlled by the 7.
I don't know about this. Oh, he didn't. Well, can Scott cut the 15 in?
No.
A
No,
combination,
no,
something.
Nope. No again.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
No again.
what does he have?
He's got a problem. That's what he has. He's got a problem.
Yeah, it's too thin a hit.
I think he almost has to kick 3 cushions around the table here. He's going to scratch. Nope.
Well,
Oh,
I
he's
don't
not gonna
like
scratch.
this. Man,
Good shot.
it is?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, what's he going to do?
6 is sitting pretty good, Billy.
Yeah, but it's a
I know,
tough shot.
3-ball combination, but
No, he's...
that was a good shot.
Yeah, he was
He didn't
in
have
trouble.
anything. You were right.
He's got to draw under the 11 off the 5 here. And funny thing is going to happen with this shot. He's thinking about going up table and doubling him up with the 4. That's a pretty risky shot.
No, I think he's shooting your shot. He did.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Nicely executed.
Well, could he bank at the 15, go into the 8, control Whitey?
Well, he's going to have to do it shooting over a ball. And that's, going to be a little tough.
Oh, he's coming off the 12.
Well, behind the 2.
Yeah.
It's a nice execution. He's going around the 2.
Oh, I think he let a hit on the 15 or the 11.
I don't know if he can see the 11, Dan.
Well, I don't know. This monitor, it looks like he could. But he can always hit the 12 straight on. It looks like the 1 is close to being dead. I think the 1 is dead. But he's got to really cut the ball to bank it at that.
Let's get a view of this shot from behind the cue ball, the way Scott's looking at it. That's a better view. Let's keep that angle there, because that's the angle that Scott can see, and we would like to see what he sees. That's good. Let's see if he's going to elevate and maybe try to bank the 13 into the 1 here. Try to draw the cue ball back by the 3. Oh, around the... Oh, nice execution.
Shot.
I thought he did pretty good. He almost fouled the cue ball there. I thought he did pretty good.
He did.
He's making Alex work. And the man's a good worker. The man is a good worker.
Sure is. He put it back there.
I think he's got to kick it to 4 here softly. Or he can go up table where he is now and use all those balls as interfering balls. Not giving him a shot on the 11. I don't see what he's looking at there. Does he have anything? No. He's either got to go up table but where the 14 is, or he's got to kick softly at the 4, make it intentional. If he can get up there, that would be okay.
Well, he's trying to get up there. Oh, he left the 8, but it's not free for sure. But Alex is going to shoot it.
No, that's.
Oh, wrong pocket.
Yeah.
Wrong pocket. Okay, I'm playing the wrong pocket again. He's looking to play a long combination.
Well, he would like to do something off the 7. That seems to be a good ball to come off of the cue ball with, if there's any kind of a angle available for him to do it. I don't know if he has a good angle to do anything off the 7, but that would be a good ball if he does have an angle, because he's got a problem coming off the 9, the 8, or the 10.
He's going to be on his extension any second.
Oh, he's going to be taking the extension here in 1 second. Now he's into his extended time.
Got 60 more seconds.
And he keeps looking at the 8, 9, and 10. I think he's going to use up a lot of his time looking at those 3 balls because there's nothing there. I kind of like what he's doing here. I think he should just lay the cue ball in the center of the table, the center diamond on the end rail off the 14.
And there's Scott.
The only shot he has there is the 7, and he's not going to shoot it, Scott, that is. He's not going to shoot the 7.
What's he doing here?
He's coming off the 7, trying to do something off the
3-ball
7.
combination. Look at how he controlled it, boy. That was a great shot.
That was a great shot. It's right. Scott should take a look at that carom on the 4 ball. It looks like it's really close, Danny. You see it?
No, it's over kissing. I think it's over kissing.
Well,
maybe not.
Yeah,
Looking at the other.
Yeah, the 4 is.
You're right. It
4,
might be good.
The only problem I see is the 4 is going into a mass of balls there, and it may overkiss, like you say. It might, because of that.
It depends on what you do to the cue ball. If you hit the cue ball high, that ball's going to glance a little fuller. If you hit it low, it's going to drive. But you're right. He might have that. Well, if he shoots it and makes it, the people are going to howl. I tell you what, I look at it again, I think it goes.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. He would like to draw away from those balls.
Yeah, but if you draw, that ball's going to get high on it, and it'll drive forward instead of glancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that changes
Let
the
me ask
hit.
you, I don't know too much about this. Even if all those balls were frozen, there's a lot of, there's 2 balls right there frozen.
It doesn't matter
if they
because
were
you're
frozen,
only hitting 1 frozen. The other ones don't count. He's going to shoot it. This might go. Yeah, I like it. See there?
Right.
It was under kissing a little bit.
Yep.
Now he's got to sweat Alex running balls. But Alex owes 1, so he needs 9.
Yeah, but they're pretty open.
They are, but I don't see 9.
Oh, he doesn't necessarily have to run 9 to
No,
win.
he could do it. He could run
He can
4
run
and a half
8 or
twice.
7. He can run an 8 and have a pretty good chance.
Well, there's not 8 either. At any rate, Scott's going to be behind.
He's looking to see if the 3 passes.
Yeah, I can't tell.
The angle that he's left himself with on the 7 sends the cue ball toward the 3.
Yeah, he's going to have the 1 next for sure.
So he goes toward the 3, and that's not what he wanted to do. Now he's tied up the 3 with the 2.
So what? You said it doesn't matter if he doesn't run 9.
Yeah, well,
He's gonna get the 13 now. Yeah, too bad he hit that 3 because he could have fell on it now.
he might be able to
No,
hit the 2 here.
no, I don't like it. Well, I don't like it less now. I mean, he missed it.
Yeah, I made 4 balls.
Well, he didn't even run 4 and a half.
As silly as it may seem, Scott may have to go shoot the 4 away and then billiard the stripe in.
Right, he can't just roll the 13 in. But he's doing the right thing. He's going to billiard it in, and that'll take away the banking possibility on the 4. Good shot. Now I think Alex is going to knock the 3 and the 2 away. Shoot it straight on. The 3 will 2 rail. The 2 will 1 rail. Because they're not doing him any good. No, I don't like this. Don't you like my shot, Bill?
Oh, absolutely.
He's not doing it.
I like your shot much more than I like that shot. Even though that shot looked like it came out decent, I still like your shot because he has the lead.
Yeah, those balls weren't doing him any good.
And now he has to defend against them.
Yeah, they shouldn't have been there.
And he can't shoot the 4. You know you can't shoot it. You're not even supposed to look at it. You know you can't shoot it.
Can't get rewarded with it. Could he hit the 8 straight on?
What's the cue
Yes.
ball? What's the cue ball?
Oh, he controlled the cue ball pretty well.
Nice.
That's a good shot.
Now let's get an angle from behind the cue ball once again, the way Scott looks at it. That's a much better angle. Yeah. So he doesn't have anything there. So let's get the other angle now. That's the other angle. Now we'll get that angle. Okay. Now what does he do? He may have to masse around the 2. He may have to masse around the 2. Nope, he elected to put the 2 on Pagulayan's side of the table. I see Pagulayan coming off the 10 here and positioning the cue ball on the side rail, utilizing the 15 and 4 in the center of the table as blockers for the 8 and the 2. Now, in order to position the cue ball on that side of the table, he has to move to 10.
Good shot. The ball goes on the spot now.
a good shot. There really isn't any good side of a ball Scott can come off of here. This is dangerous.
He's going to try to go one rail at the 8.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, he left the bank. I don't know if Alex is going to shoot it.
We can always put him back up off the 11 where he shot from. He can
He's
also
gonna
bank.
shoot. He's going to shoot the bank.
The problem with the bank is that he's shooting over the 8, and controlling the cue ball may be a problem.
Right. He wants to hit the cue ball low, and the 8 is prohibiting him from doing that.
So I think he's going to play a good cue ball here, just like he did last time.
Yeah, but he left the shot. He left the 12.
He did leave the 12. Scott quickly goes over to see if he did leave the 12, and he did leave the 12.
He's going to shoot it, too.
Whether he shoots it is another thing, but like you say, it looks like he's going to shoot it. But I wouldn't be so quick here because that's not an easy shot.
Well, the position is tough also. He's going to have to put some right-hand English, which makes the shot tougher.
This is risky. You got to control that cue ball. Like Danny says, a little right-hand spin, but then that complicates the shot. But he made it.
Oh, what a great shot.
He made it.
What a great shot.
Yeah, you got to play for the bank here, even though that's not the ball you really want to play for.
Well, I think that, what's going on? Something flying around? Scott got hit by a dragonfly. Anyway, this match is destined to be hill and 7-7. What happened? What the heck is he doing?
I kind of like playing position for the cross on the 10.
Sure.
That way you may drop behind the 8.
Yeah, you're right. Well, he got straight in on the bank. He can't cross it now.
No.
But he might be able to go one rail and kick the 8 out a little enough to shoot it, but you got to make the ball.
Yeah,
I
you
think
gotta
he's
make the
going
ball.
that way.
Yeah. You got to make the ball, though.
He got to the 8. Thin hit, but he got to it.
He's going to probably look for the kick on the 8, but I wouldn't do that.
No, he
but
can go
didn't.
2 rails to the 9. No, he's not. He's just knocking it away. I thought he could cut it and go 2 rails to the 9, but he's not going to do that.
No, he can't do that. Couldn't make the 8. It was too close to the 8.
See it? It's 4-4 now. I'm telling you, this is destined to be 7-7 hill. Oh, get your hand out of the way, Kenny. Oh, they can do this and make the 2 all the way to the corner. Now, what's he doing? Well, is Scott going to bank at the 4?
No, if he's going to bang it anything, it's going to be the 15. But
Well, the
I don't
4, you can go right into the 2.
Oh, you're correct. I didn't think he had a bank on the 4.
Yeah, he does, but he's not even doing that. Wow, he almost got some bad kisses there.
Looked like a pinball machine shot, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, he sold out the 8. Sold out the 8, for sure. I don't think you play position for anything but the bank on the 9. That's what he was looking at. But if you try to bounce to the 2, you got to shoot too hard. Cinch the 8 and take the bank on the 9. That's what he's doing. Did it nicely.
Well, he'd like to play a little shape on that 15 here. But he don't want to go buy it.
Oh, he sold it out.
Sold out.
He sold it out.
God. How does it get by the ball?
I'm telling you, this is going to be 7-7. Hill. Oh, he didn't shoot that one hard enough. But he does have a shot on the 2. Oh, what a straight shooter. What a straight shooter. Now he's got the 4. This puts him on the hill. He made that one too. Now, what do? You try to knock this away or give it to him? I'm going to give it to him.
No, you got to knock it away.
I'm going to give it to
No,
him.
it's easy to knock away. It was outside the pocket. You couldn't see it like I could. And it was pretty far outside the pocket.
Well, you always could see better than me, Billy, except for your women.
Why? I don't know about that one. Not come to think of it. Because I'm just listening to you talk about your women. And, and I don't think you did a good job there. Just kidding. He's gonna go for this.
Of course he's going to go for it. He doesn't sell out. Got to shoot it. It's the game. Well, he left the bank. Got to spin away from it, not get a kiss, which he did, but he didn't make the ball. I know. Well, I don't know what he was looking about over there. You don't want to put balls in play because right now Scott needs all 3 of them. Don't put any of them in play. Well, he's got a double bank on this. Not a hanger, but he's not shooting it. Well, he wants to get balls in play.
I banked the 14 for sure here. Yeah, get them out, get them down there.
Well, all of a sudden, they're in play.
I think he's going to have to bank the 14 here. And he can hit the right side of the cue ball, and that's actually what he wants to do with this shot. He can't come off the 9. He can only come off either the 11 or the 14. I think he's going to... Well, he's going rail first.
He doesn't have a rail. Did he scratch?
No, he's
Nope.
fine.
Well, that was a good shot. Except for he's got to sweat out the cross bank now on the 14. Oh, he left a shot on the 14.
It's really risky.
Alex doesn't care right now. He needs one.
The way I've been shooting, it's risky.
Well, he's got the same shot.
You know, he may bank the 9 here. The 9's the
Well,
winner.
he needs them all anyway.
The 9's
You're right.
The 9 may be a better shot.
It is. It is. You're right, Billy, because he's going to have a shot to shoot the 14 right in. If he can bank this, he's in business.
Maybe he's got too much of an angle
Right. He
on the
won't,
9
he
to
won't
control
hold
the
it.
cue
Yeah,
ball.
he won't hold the cue ball.
But he's looking at an impossible kiss with the 14. So that may be just enough to persuade him to bank the 9. He's going to take another look at the 9, I guarantee you.
You're right about the kiss here.
All that spin inside English.
Yeah, he beat the kiss.
Yeah. And overcutting the 14 also gives him a way to beat the kiss like he just did.
Yeah, it's okay. This is a hanger. Couldn't even make a straight in shot.
He's spinning behind the 14
Oh,
with
this
the
is
cue
crazy.
ball.
This is crazy.
Look, he's going behind the 14 with the cue ball.
Yeah. But you don't want to shoot that shot.
Now he's got a nice 2-railer here
Right.
on the 9.
If he makes it, he's going to get out. Yeah, I would have left the 9 where it was, but
Yeah, I shoot this and draw the ball, stay in front of the 14. I think he can do this.
yeah, he could.
He's going forward with it. I don't know about this.
He's going to have a thin cut on the 14 if he makes this. He didn't make it. But he certainly has them in play. Would you say? He needs 3 and they're all near his pocket. Got to kick lightly at the bottom ball. Well, Scott's got a bank. 14 into the 15 or the 11. Is that the 11? Yeah.
You know, he can actually win the game with this shot because he can hit the 9, move the 9 in the position, and make the 11. So therefore, this shot is a potential game-winning shot.
Yeah. He made it. Well, here we are. I predicted it's going to be 7-7 Hill, and now it's going to be 7 right now, but he's going to get 8. Rail first automatically.
Stop the cameras. It's Hill.
It's Hill. But he's at 7.
And we have a winner.
Well, that's a rare negative finish. Alex never won a match. He's 0 for 5, but all right, we're done, folks. We'll be back here after dinner.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the zero flex point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.